Hey ladies, going to talk a little bit about home parties today. Once you and your hostess have set up a date, you want to make sure that she has a good way to invite her guests. If her guests are local, she can certainly, get a hold of them word of mouth, or the in the Jamboree Print Shop they have the party postcards. These are fantastic. I think they're $1 for 25 of them. You can get them with your marketing credits, so that's a great way too. You earn your marketing credits obviously by selling, so you can get these for free. Um, Great thing to get. You just fill out the back for her. I usually fill out the back for her and then just pass them along to my hostess. If your hostess doesn't live close by or you're not going to see her, you can mail her a bunch of them. You're also going to want to give her, I typically give a couple catalogs to encourage her to get outside orders. Okay, maybe challenge her to get a couple outside orders. Hey, if you get, 5 outside orders, I'll give you a half a sheet of wraps for free in addition to your hostess rewards, something like that. Give her a few order forms, okay, to take those outside orders. And always make sure you give her, my fingers aren't working, a host join brochure. Let her know. It shows her right inside what her rewards are going to be and things like that. If she doesn't live close or if you're not going to see her right away, they fit great in the party mail boxes. Just stick everything inside and mail it to her. You also might want to give her, I love to do this. I always give my hostess a bunch of sample cards. Give her samples. This way she can pass them out. You don't have to do them at the party. People that aren't going to be at the party, they can try samples ahead of time so they can maybe order if they're not going to be able to make it. These are great for your hostess to be able to give out to people and maybe drive up some extra sales. Okay, so always make sure you've got your hostess prepared. I also always write up a letter for my hostess to tell her what she can do that will be good for boosting up sales. There's a copy of my hostess letter in the files, so check that out. Whether your hostess is close, whether she's far away, it'll just help her encourage her to build up some sales. Right? So that's a really, really good idea. Just lets her know that you're excited about the party and that you really want to do the best for her, and it will really motivate her to encourage a lot of people to come to the party and make the most out of the party and drive up her sales really high. A couple days before I've got my cheat sheet here. A couple days before the party, you want to get a hold of your hostess, confirm the date, confirm the time, confirm your location. The worst thing that you can do is not know where you're going and then show up 5 minutes before the party starts. So always make sure you have your location so you know where you're going. The morning of your party, call your hostess again. Find out for sure how many guests she expects. Because if you're not sure and you think you're going and there's going to be 30 people there and you get there and there's only 5 people, yeah, that's not exactly what you planned for. So this way you can kind of guesstimate how many people are going to be there. You know what to plan for. You know what's going on. Okay? It's a great opportunity to pump up your hostess, get her really excited for the day. We're going to do great. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a great time. We're going to really get you some great rewards, things like that. Keep your hostess excited. Before the party, try to show up about 30 minutes ahead of time. Find out what your hostess's expectations are. What's her goal? Does she want $200 in sales? Does she want $250? Is she maybe looking to get hostess credit so that she can join? That's something you always want to discuss with your hostess. What's her goal? Okay? Greet people as they show up too. Hi, how you doing? Looking forward to seeing you. We're going to have so much fun. Are you excited? Let people poke around at your product while you're setting up. It's perfectly okay. Once you're ready for the party to start, have your hostess introduce you. Don't just walk up and say, hi, I'm Kim. I'm your Jamboree consultant. It's nice to meet you. Have your hostess introduce you. Say your hostess is Susie. Susie can say, hey ladies, this is Kim. She's my Jamboree consultant. I met her at, the Lilac Festival. Because what this does is this shows that she trusts you and she knows you and you're a friend. And that's always a good thing, because if she acts like she doesn't know you, you're just some random person in her home, her friends aren't going to trust you either. So it's always a good thing for your hostess to introduce you to her friends and let them think that you're a friend of hers. Okay? So after she introduces you, reintroduce yourself. Hi ladies, I'm Kim. I'm a Jamberry consultant. I've been with Jamberry since June of 2014. You know, I love doing my job. I'm looking forward to having fun with you today. You know, we're going to talk a little about Jamberry. We're going to play some fun games. Got some giveaways for you. I'm really excited about this. You know, I fell in love with Jamberry because, and then tell a little bit about your why. Why did you join Jamberry? What has it done for you so far? Why do you love the product? Get that out there right away. I think it's important to establish who you are and why you're doing what you're doing. And then it takes a little bit of the pressure off, okay? The next thing I like to do right away is give a little bit of background about the company. And a great way to do that is to play the left-right game. Now, it does a couple things. It tells a little bit about the company, and it's a fun game, so it's a great icebreaker. It kind of relaxes everybody because everybody thinks, okay, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to be bored because I'm going to listen to this lady give this spiel about this company, and it's going to be boring. And then she's going to show me all this stuff, and then I got to buy something, and then I get to eat, and then I get to go home. So this is a great way to break the ice, okay? Left-right game is fun. Everybody gets involved. It's not just a couple people that are getting involved. So the game is in the files, okay? To make it a little more fun, I know it's cheesy. I have 2 big nail files that I got at like the dollar store. So I have those that I use, that I hand to people for them to pass around the circle, you know, as their little things that they pass for the game. Okay, I know it's cheesy. They're nail files, but you know what? It's more fun than like a popsicle stick or something like that. It's a product seller, you know. They're nail files. We sell nail stuff. Okay, so after that, I tell the people that win. I let them know that when we're done, they get to go pick their prize out of my prize bucket, and it's always exciting because it breaks the ice and it lets them know that there's stuff to win and it's going to be fun. So after I introduce the company, I show my product. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can stand there and you can tell about the product, and that's fantastic. You're knowledgeable about your product. You know your product. You can give a spiel about all of the different products. I like to do it a little bit different, okay? And Michelle McCotter does, the party cards, and this is a little bit of a different variation of the party cards. What I do is I use party bags, okay? I have little bags that I bought at the dollar store, and I think they were like 2 for $1, and I have them all numbered, okay, and I have some that are filled. So what I do is I have my bags that are filled. In each bag I have a different product, okay, so they all go in order. So bag number 1, so what I do is when all the ladies are sitting down, I pass out the bags, and it doesn't matter how many bags you have, you choose how many bags you have. So in bag number 1, I have the Jamberry heater. So I pass out all the bags to the ladies that are there. Not everybody will get a bag, and that's okay. You just want to pass out the bags to the people that are there. And you get one, you don't. It's okay. So bag number 1, I'll say, okay, ladies, let's see, who's got bag number 1? And they'll all look, and I've got bag number 1. So I'll say, okay, well, if you take out the product that you have in bag number 1, and there's a card in there, and they take out their bag and they take out their card, and I say, show the product that you have, and it's the heater, so show it and pass it around. So then they all pass it around, and while they're passing it around, I ask the person that had the bag to read the card that was in the bag. So this card is the heater card. It says everyone has their own preferred way to apply jams. Some people like to use rice bags. Some people like to use their blow dryer. But if you like direct heat on the wrap and not on your fingers, but don't want to use the noise of the blow dryer, this is what you need. Jamberry just redesigned their heater last September and came up with this little gem. It's half the size of their old heater, lighter and quieter too. It puts out plenty of heat to warm up your jams for application in no time. For just $19, this perfect purple heater is just right for travel and at-home manicures and pedicures to help you get your jams on. Okay, so now everyone is touching the heater because it's being passed around. They're seeing how small and how light it is. Okay? And they're listening to their friends tell about the heater. Okay? So then it comes back to that person, and I say, okay, who's got bag number 2? You know, and we've all looked at the heater now, and everybody's oohing and eyeing over how cute the heater is. And then we say, who's got bag number 2? And then they look, and bag number 2 is the application kit. Okay, so they can open it up, and I have everything loose in the bag. Everything's loose. It's out of the plastic. And so, you know, person number 2 is going to read their card, and it's about the application kit. And it just lists what's in the application kit and how awesome it is and how easy it is to travel with it and how the heater can fit right in the bag. Now you can get it with or without the cuticle oil. I'm not going to sit here and go through all the bags, but I do, you know, I do a bag for lacquers. So I have a couple lacquers in the bag. I have the design dimensions, and I have the lacquer remover as well. And then I have a bag with Nourish, which is fantastic. And the Nourish is open, so that as they pass the Nourish around, everybody can try the Nourish. I have a bag with the cuticle oil, so they can try it. I have a bag, you know, and I pick out the essential products. I have a bag with it has 1 sheet of wraps and 1 sheet of the junior wraps, so they can actually see the wraps, hold the wraps, touch the wraps. It's got regular and junior wrap. I have a bag with the Nourish. I have a bag with the lacquers. I have a bag with the heater. I have a bag with the application kit. And then what I do is I throw in a random bag, and it's usually bag 5, okay? And when I get to who has bag 5, and they pull it out, and they open it up, and I have these little bags that I got at, I think I got these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And it's a little bag, and it's got little toe separators, a buffer block, an alcohol pad, a couple sheets of accents, a file, and an orange stick. And whoever gets this bag, and I just tell them, you know what, I appreciate you coming today. That's a thank you. And they just get a little gift for coming today. You know, and it's the little things that you do. You know, that's just a little bonus. Person number 5, bag number 5, you got a bonus. So what this does is this does a couple different things. It gets everybody's hands on all the products. So they actually touch the products. They're seeing the products. They're handling the products. They actually are handling them in a way that they can focus on the products, and they're not just listening to me tell them about the products. They're listening to their friends tell them about the products, which is fantastic, okay? Because you know, and I know, if you see something and someone's just holding it up in the air, you're like, yeah, that looks great. That looks fantastic. But if you actually pick something up and you touch it, you're more likely to buy it, okay? So that covers that. The other reason I do this is because, I just lost my train of thought. Hold on. I'm sorry. My mind's everywhere. The other reason I do this is because it shows them how easy it is to sell Jamberry. Okay? Anybody can do this. It encourages them to think about signing up as a consultant because they see how easy this job is. It takes no work. You can go to a party. I could go sit down in a chair in the other room and say, everybody come off your bag and read off what's in your bags, and I'm just going to go sit in the other room and have a beer, and call me when you're done and let me know what you're going to order, because you're doing this party by yourself and you don't even need me. It just shows them how easy it is to host a party. Okay? And that's fantastic because they actually see how easy this is. And if they think it's easy to sell, they're more likely to consider signing up as a consultant. And that's huge because it really makes them think about joining your team. Okay? So that's a big, big deal. So after we've looked over the product, what I usually do is I usually play another game. I usually play the Hawaii game because the Hawaiian drawing game, which is in the files, because right now we have the big incentive trip to Hawaii at the end of the year. It's a fun game. It's a great lead in. We play the game and then I say, okay, now that we've, thought about Hawaii, we've got Hawaii on the brain. Let me tell you about our incentive trip. Let me tell you about being a consultant. You see how easy it is to sell Jamberry. You just ran a party by yourself, so you see how easy it is to sell this product. So why not consider becoming a consultant? And if you do, you could win a trip to Hawaii, which right now is on your mind. You're thinking about warm beaches and hula skirts and coconuts, so why not think about it? So then after we do the Hawaii game, I do samples. I have everybody try on samples. Have them try the lacquers too. Don't be afraid to have a lacquer remover out. Show them how to remove wraps with a lacquer remover. If you show them, they will buy it because it's amazing. Have them try the lacquers if you have one that's open that you've used. The lacquer, they will be shocked at how fast it dries and how wonderful it covers. Have them try it. If you don't try it, they won't buy it because they don't know. So it's very important. So after you've done your samples, after you've done your presentation, have a spot where you can go and set this up with your hostess ahead of time. A little off to the side where, let people try a couple samples while you're doing it or while they're browsing the catalog. Have a spot where you can go and do a little one-on-one to take orders. People don't want necessarily other people to know how much they're ordering. So have a spot with you where got a little bit of privacy where you can sit down one-on-one with people, do their orders, give them their totals, take their cards or their checks or however you want to do it. And then make sure you thank everybody. Even if somebody doesn't buy something, thank them for coming. Let them know, I know you didn't get something today, but thanks for coming. And if you think about maybe wanting something in the future, keep me in mind. Always just thank everybody, even if they don't buy something. So that's really, really important. And make sure you're asking every single person, did you get everything you wanted today? Would you like to book a party? Are you interested in booking a party? Is there a day that works better for you? I have this day and this day open. If you didn't get everything you wanted, you can earn them for free. All of those things are very important. Make sure you're asking every single person about that. Okay? Afterwards, after your party, make sure you send your hostess a thank you. Okay? Don't just send her a postcard. Go to the dollar store, buy a thank you card. It's going to cost you $1.50 between the card and the stamp. Buy a decent card. Okay? Send her a thank you, a nice thank you, and write her a note. Susie, thank you so much for hosting a party for me. I'm so excited that you're getting 8 sheets of wraps in your rewards. If I can ever do anything for you again, please get a hold of me. If you'd like to host a party when the new catalog comes out in September, please let me know. Things like that. If you have any questions or problems, please let me know. And I usually send the card about 2 weeks after, once I know her rewards have shipped. That's usually when I send them. And then, everybody that has ordered from the party, again, 2 weeks after, I usually send them a thank you. I've been using, I know I've showed you these before, the thank you cards that I picked up at Office Max, really cheap. Always make sure you acknowledge them with their name on the card. Dear Julie, thanks for coming to Susie's party. It was very nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy your wraps. If I can help you with anything, please let me know. I did just get these. They're in the print shop, not in the regular shop tab. They're in the actual print shop. Jamberry has postcards. Thank you, postcards. They're fantastic. I just got these in the mail today. I'm going to start using these for all my customers. I think they were $5 for a pack of 25. You can use your marketing credits on these. I bought a couple packages. A postcard stamp, I think, is 28 cents, 29 cents. So it'll save me a little bit on postage instead of shooting off the regular thank you cards. I'm just exclusively using these for people that have ordered from me now. That's what I got these for. So you can get these in the print shop. And I think these are going to be great. And again, just, thanks for your order, make sure you use their name. I really appreciate your business. If I can do anything for you, if you'd like to host a party, please contact me, and make sure you've got labels with your info on them, with your website and whatnot. So, any questions, ladies, please let me know. I tried to keep this short, but I see I'm at almost 21 minutes, and I'm sorry. I tried. Um, please ask questions if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to answer them. I know I went quick through the bag thing, but I was trying to keep this short, and I know I didn't. So, sorry. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, ladies.